Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. It's me, Bingo. I'm Bingo. Don't be scared. It's time for another episode of Halfway Okay. It's spoopy time, guys. It's spoopy season. Isn't that funny how Say says that? People say that shit still. People still say spoopy as if they came up with it. They still say it. I don't like it. I gotta watch my attitude. I've got a bad attitude. Everybody, oh my God, it's a Halloween episode. Can you believe it, everybody? Oh my God, we did it, everybody. We did it. We have the Halloween now. And everyone, oh my God, I can't believe we got a lot of Sharey stories sent in, and I'm very happy about it. I do want to say from the tippity top, if you have a Sharey story that you'd like to share live, you can do that. You can still send it in to halfwayok@gmail.com. Or if you have the sweetie list, if you're a sweetie list little guy, you can call the sweetie list. Call the number on the sweetie list. I'm all out of sorts. I tell you, this Halloween, I don't want nothing that scary to happen. I want things to be nice and chill. That's why, I know what you're thinking. Oh boy, Bingo, what's your costume there? Current day Rob Reiner? No, I'm a cat. I am dressed as a cat. For you audio perverts who can't see it, I am actually dressed like a real cat. Everyone loves it. Everyone thinks it's a very good costume. I even have I even have a tail. Keeps kind of falling off, but we're going to get it. We're going to get it back there. Okay, we're going to get it back there, for it's for the realism. I want to feel like I am a real cat. So this is going to be a highly unorthodox episode. Okay? Because I'm all out of sorts. And I have all these things going on, and there's all this stuff happening. So let's go ahead. Let's look at all my friends are here. Okay? Let's see who's in the chat. Oh my God. Look at this chat. It's like, it's almost like I went trick-or-treating and I said, I'll pass on the tricks, thank you. I'll just have plenty of treats. And they were like, here's a chat room full of treats. We got Dwibbins, we got Karis, we got Eric, we got Carly, we got Camo Crab Ham, we got Star, we got Ian up in there, we got Rick up in here, Frigner. We got Goofy Shoes up in her. Oh my God. Remember when he was in Wonderland Express? You remember? That was neat. Oh, I know who Goofy Shoes is. I remember. Okay, now we got, oh my God, we got Katie, the real life shrink in here. Oh my, we got everybody in here. Everyone is, Jeff Jordash. It looks like it's halfway okay. All my friends are here. Part 2. And Samantha's here. Oh my God. Well, I'm happy you guys wouldn't miss this Halloween episode. I hope it's good. I'm trying my best. That's all I can do ever in the world. You know what I mean? I am slurping down a CLZ. I'm using a straw this time on the account of my cat makeup. I didn't want to get nothing on it. Oh my God. The Kettering Cannibal. Greg Nichols is here. This is so great. Don't be frightened, but do be entertained. This isn't going to be a scary episode. There are some Sharey stories, though these might be scary. We got Gordo up in here. This might be scary. It might be Sharey. So let's go ahead and do a real quick email refresh. See if anybody's sending any last minute Sharey stories. Okay. No one did. That's fine. I don't need them. We got so many I could puke. I could vomit. I'm not gonna, but I'd be so thin if I just learned how. That's not funny to joke about, Bingo. Hey, but what can I not joke about? Nothing? What am I gonna make jokes about the sun and the moon? Am I gonna make jokes about a butterfly? That's anyway, shut up. Listen, okay, so I do need to tell you guys, we do have a lot of people in the chat. We have a lot of people watching right now. I'm very touched. We have a lot of people currently subscribed right now. I'm very touched. And if you're like me confused, how subscribe work, Bingo? I'm like, well, listen, just because it's Halloween doesn't mean we can't embrace the urban flavor that is hip hop and rap music. They caught Tupac's murderer. So after all, we should celebrate in the best way I know how, which is to teach you how to become a subscriber without paying a dime. You just need to log on to a computer PC or Macintosh and go to a real web browser like Safari or Opera. And then there's a rap that goes along with this. So follow closely and we'll get this going. Okay. Let's use this button here for I'm going to spill. I have like 8 drinks. I'm going to spill one. Okay. See ya. I'm going to do a rap. I'm in a mood. Okay. It's cool because I'm a rap guy now. Oh, yes. We're going to rap. Huh. Yo, you got that Amazon Prime? Let me show you something that's pretty fine. Google Prime Gaming on the web. Log into Amazon, then get prepped. Now link it up, baby, don't fuss or fight. You gotta link up that Twitch account to do it right. Log into Twitch and hit authorize. Amazon Prime Gaming is now your prize. Jump back to Twitch, find your spot. Look for a channel that you love a lot. Spot that button right on top. Now it's time to do a free sub drop. Sub drop! I'm rapping cool. It reads $0, free with Prime. Click on it while you still got time. Don't let it go a waste, that would be a crime. Click confirm and you'll be fine. So that is the rap. That is the rap that goes along with this cool thing. Stormy's here. Oh my God. Video James subscribed. Thank you so much, Video James. That's that's a spooky subscription. And actually Video James, we got a big, that brings us into our whole thing. We have a whole thing. What a great segue. And I'm not talking about that scooter. It's Big Life Updates after all. It's Bingo's Big Life Updates. After all, I helped Trash and Stormy move. It was great. I got to hang out with my friends and help friends do stuff. It was very nice. That is a pup date. Other than that, there's really nothing to report. I have nothing going on. Nothing special. Nothing important. There's no big, crazy reveal. Oh my God, Banana Man 5959 just subscribed. Thank you, Banana Man. That's actually very nice. I don't know who you are, but yours seem nice. I completed a friendship quest. That's correct, Samantha. I did do that. I did help people. And I got just some greaves. They're kind of lower level. They kind of trash, but it's cool. I vended them and it was fine. It was 6 gold. It was pretty cool. Yeah, so that was fun. And then what else happened? Nothing, man. I'm telling you, this is kind of an uneventful time in my life. Thank you very much for saying I'm strong. I actually am very strong. Oh my God. Hateful Box, aka Ian, Big P and Ian, the Vegas Maniac, just subscribed. Thank you so much for doing that. I don't deserve it. But I do deserve this slurper. Ryan Singer said to tell you hi. He's doing a spooky ghost stuff at that school right now. Oh, you mean Ryan Singer's directly competing with me right now using a stream at the same time I am? He's dead. Ryan's done. Sorry, Ryan, you're toast. Okay. I'm seeing all these cheers. I'm not getting any of the sound effects with these cheer guys. I don't know what's going on. Something happened to weird. I don't know. What's all the sounds doing? I'm not seeing any sounds. I don't understand anything. Anyway, does this work? That works. I don't know. I'm not hearing any of the sounds for people subscribing and stuff. I apologize. But now looks like we're on a hype train. People are really subscribing and really sending those weird gems. I really appreciate it. Thank you for those bits. Anyway, oh boy, am I outta. But you know what? I'm not, but I'm also, did I play, am I done with Bingo's Big Life Updates? Did I already play the song? We're done with them? Well, we're done. But also, you wouldn't believe what happened to me today. Poor Bingo. Oh my God, what's your 8-bit? Poor Bingo. Listen to this. This is messed up. And I'm trying my best not to make a bigger deal out of it and make things worse. But I had a conflict with somebody at work today, everybody. I did that. I had a conflict today. You wouldn't believe it. Oh God, what happened to me? So anyway, listen, I tell you. So we all have, at the cat food factory, we all go down to lunch around 11:30, 12. Depends on if we have meetings. And we love hanging out together. And there's this one lady who hangs out with us. She's great. Like her. Never had an issue. That's not true. I think she mostly tolerates me, which is funny, which is fine. But let me tell you the story. So for whatever reason, they were doing some little, in her office, her little section of the cat food factory. They're doing this little thing where you brought in art stuff, art projects for some reason. They're not designers. These are regular people. These are civilian, normal people who are good at math and stuff. And so they're doing these things. They're bringing in, I do this stuff with paper. Oh, okay. I make these pictures, I 3D print stuff. And then for some reason think that 3D printing is an art form, even though I'm not 3D modeling any of this stuff, but I have a 3D printer and I print it out. So that's art. It's not. Cleaning up 3D models that you find online ain't art. Choosing the shiny filament to make your 3D print out of ain't art. Anyway, so I was making comments like this quietly while we were looking at it, and it's her office. And she was like, shut up, I work with these people. And I'm like, it's fine. I'm being quiet. Ain't no big deal. It's fine. You're not saying it. I'm saying it. And because that's kind of my thing, right? I'm kind of the, oh man, that's shitty. I'm a madcap kind of little guy. That's my whole thing, right? Everyone loves it. I've made thousands of dollars this week from this hit podcast. Anyway, afterwards, I was trying to explain it's kind of my thing, and I'm being funny, right? I'm a funny guy, and she was so visibly upset that I did that. Then she attacked me personally. Do you know what she said to me? Bingo, a Christian? She says to me, I was like, I'm kind of like a little shit, right? That's my whole thing. I'm a little shit and I judge stuff. Don't bring me to an art show if you don't want me to blab about art. And she was like, well, maybe you're just a little shit. And that's why you don't have anybody in your life. And I was like, excuse me? And she was like, you're too picky and you're a little shit. And that's why you're alone. I'm paraphrasing, but that's essentially what she said. You could tell she was like, am I going to say this? And then she said it. Anyway, I've been stewing about this all day. Oh my God. So anyway, I'm going to make this a bigger deal than it needs to be. And I'm going to permanently damage friendships because of it. Because it really hurt my feelings. And until she apologizes and gives me a cash reward, I'm going to make it a big problem for everybody. It's going to be a real issue. I don't think that me potentially, let's say worst case scenario, one of her coworkers heard me being snarky about someone's art, right? I did air quotes for the audio perverts, art. And then let's say somebody overheard, right? Not a big deal. It's me that they're mad at, not no one else. And then, so for that to be the worst case scenario, for her to attack me personally, my God, I ain't too picky. I just want someone who's like, I don't know, their main interests aren't like Taylor Swift and murder shows, because they basic. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I was a victim, and let's see what chat has to say about that. Let's see how many people are defending me, Bingo, their Christian Lord. Haters gonna hate. That's actually right. It's Miley Cyrus, I think. She's dead to me. Thank you. What? I know, right? Holy shit, she's fired. Got a shocked emoji. Ooh, shots fired. Everyone is the asshole here. Well, I don't think that's really true, Samantha. I think that's kind of really fucked up that you'd say. I'll kill her for you. Thank you, Naomi Full Bloom, my father. Bingo, no offense, but you are kind of being a dick. Excuse me? Oh my God, Samantha, you're dead. You're toast. Get her. Mods? Get her. I need mods. Please. Okay, hold on. Listen. Okay, please let the record reflect that Bingo is not my Christian Lord. Well, okay, shows that you know. Anyway, I'm the victim, and that is actually the end of Poor Bingo. Eric is doxing people in the chat. That's good. Thank you for doing that. That's really great. Let's see what's next. Oh my God, Poor Bingo is right, everybody. Oh my goo gaga da da. You know, that's what I say. Oh boy, where to begin? You know, this is quite a Halloween. Hey, it's quite spooky to have my feelings hurt. Can you believe it? And you know what else is spooky? I guess we have a phone call. I'll just use my hand here. Hi, hello. I'm actually Bingo.
Hello.
Oh, yikes. Who is this?
This is the spookiest man, Lane Staley from Alice in Chains.
Oh.
In this day, I place a Halloween curse upon you, Bingo.
Okay, no. I don't need no curses, pal.
I'm Lane Staley from Alice in Chains.
Well, I mean, clearly you are spooky. Why are you cursing me all the time?
I invented the game Doom 2, which caused Columbine. I have no qualms for mortal life's big smashed to smithereens. I place a Halloween curse upon you.
Why? What'd I ever do to you?
I'm so spooky, some say I was Paul on the Wonder Years.
Okay, geez Louise, buddy. Hey, man, I'm not trying to cause no ruffle feathers. I just want to be a friend to you. Why are you cursing me?
I'm Lane Staley from Alice in Chains.
We're well aware. I know who you.
Some say I removed one of my own ribs so I could suck Kevin Arnold's penis.
I don't. That was.
I placed a Halloween curse on you.
Okay, well, what is this curse?
Silence! 2 spirits will visit you this evening. Normally a curse would be 3, but I feel that would be a little too disruptive to your program.
Oh, that's
Happy
nice.
Halloween!
Oh, huh. Well, that was actually very orthodox for a Halloween here in the Halfway Okay program. We love to have fun here. Actually, this is the first Halloween episode that's not a goddamn Castle of Blood, if you think about it. So this is very, very different. So I hope everyone is having a fun time. Again, we're trying not to be too spooky around here. But this is, you did sign up for it. So, I don't know what to tell you, pal. Sometimes things are spooky. Okay, that's the way God made the world. Speaking of spooky, let's have our first Sharey story. What do you think, everybody? Huh? Do you want to have a Sharey story with me, Bingo, your friend? Let's do one right now. It's actually this one is from Ian. This is from Ian. Last week when he called in to leave a voicemail, Sharey story.
Hey man, it's Pat Framingham here, and I'm sorry I called earlier during the show. I think I did it at a bad time. I didn't want to embarrass you there, so I just wanted to call and say I'm sorry about all of that. And wait, hold on a second. Ooh, there's a vampire. I gotta go.
I feel like there was zero inflection, and also that wasn't Ian. That was Pratt Framingham. I fucked that up. I don't listen to the voicemails ahead of time, so be careful with what you send. That wasn't your best. Tad Framingham. That was actually who that was, not Ian. I misread it. Okay, well let's that was a good palate cleanser. What is it? Bosch. No. Let's do this one. Let's listen to actually this one right now. Let's actually listen to this one. This is from James, the writer. Okay, you ready?
Hey, Bingo. This is James Brubaker calling with a Sharey story for you that just happened to me.
Oh.
I am still driving right now on I-55 North from Cape Girardeau, Missouri to St. Louis, Missouri.
Wow.
A few minutes ago, as I was driving, I had to slam on the brakes and swerve out of the road because there was a beautiful black dog, hellhound, in the middle of the road.
Holy God.
I tried to usher the hellhound into my car, but instead it kept running out into the middle of the road, where it was almost hit by various trucks, sport utility vehicles, and speeding cars. The hellhound made it into the median. I wasn't going to cross the road because that would be very scary.
Yeah.
So I called the Highway Patrol Dispatch. Very haunted Highway Patrol Dispatch.
Oh, no.
Where I spoke with an operator witch who informed me that they would get somebody out to try to get the dog, or the hellhound, for the hellhound's own well-being, and to prevent accidents, since the hellhound seemed intent on crossing the busy interstate over and over again. By the time I was done talking to the operator, the dispatch witch, the dog had headed to the other side of the road and was heading south, not in the road.
Oh.
That's my haunted dog in the hellhound in the interstate story. I know, it's not a very good Sharey story. I just haven't been able to think of anything, and it just happened. So, happy Halloween!
Yeah. The writer, James Brubaker, ladies and gentlemen, telling us a tale that just makes me very concerned about that poor dog, or hellhound. That's sad. I hope that hellhound is nice. I hope he or she or they get back to their house. Now I'm really kind of bummed out. So thanks, James. Jeez, Roo. Okay, well, gosh, that's kind of a bummer. Okay, I guess let's try to pick up the mood. This is Halloween after all. That reminds me of that song. This is Halloween. It reminds me of that song. And let's not get too bogged down with all this fear in the world. Let's have a little bit of laughter. It's time. Okay. Okay, it's another call. I bet this is a part of the curse. So thanks, Lance Bass or whoever. Hey, I'm Bingo. Hello.
This is one of two spirits of halfway okay past.
Oh my God. Halfway okay past.
I'm sorry. I was stuck on some chains.
Oh.
I am the spirit of Gene the Centipede.
Gene the Centipede?
I'm calling because you... Oh, by the way, I'm Bruce's friend. Hi, Bruce.
Oh.
I'm calling because you made a grave error in this episode.
I did? I didn't know. What did
You forgot to say the national anthem at the beginning. I'm sorry. I misspoke of a centipede. You forgot to say the Pledge of Allegiance.
Oh shoot.
Say it with me.
Oh, okay. Well, should we
Pledge allegiance.
Should I do it now? Do you want to do it together?
Yes.
Okay.
That's how the Pledge of Allegiance is done.
Okay. I mean, is this your standard American Pledge of Allegiance?
It's the spookiest one. The Centipede Pledge of Allegiance.
Holy crap. Well, what does that entail exactly?
It's the fucking Pledge of Allegiance, dude.
Oh. Okay. Well, I guess let's do the Pledge of Allegiance. Luckily I happen to have the Pledge of Allegiance flag on my desktop here. So let's sing it together, shall we?
Everyone needs to take off their hats.
Oh, of course.
First.
Okay, mine's gone.
There's still someone wearing a hat.
Please take off your hat. It's the Pledge of Allegiance.
I can sense it from the Centipede afterlife.
Oh my God. I'm ready to start?
Take off your fucking hat, Eric.
Eric, take off your hat, please. Naomi Fulbloom, hat. Dwibbins, hat. Star, hat. Come on, people. Be respectful.
So fun. We get it, Eric. It's a dreadlock beanie from Kings Island. It's very funny, but take it off. Not your time to shine. It's time for the United States of America, as seen by centipedes, to shine.
Yes.
As it's done every Halloween.
Okay. How do we do this? I pledge allegiance. To the flag of the
Centipede United States of America.
United States of America. And to the republic
which it stands with 100 legs.
With 100 legs.
One nation.
One nation.
Under Centipede God. With liberty and something for everyone.
We did it, everybody. Well, that wasn't too much of a curse. I think that was nice.
Be warned, I am not the last visitor. Happy Halloween!
Huh. Well, happy Halloween to you. I'm 30, I'm 40, I'm 43. I'm single. I have the ashes of my dead cat on that shelf over there. I'm drinking out of two different Pokemon cups. This is my life. Huh. That coworker was right. I'm a piece of shit. But you know who isn't a piece of shit? Our little friend from across the way, Marvin. It's time for Bingo Reads a Marvin Halloween edition. Oh boy. Are we in it for today? Marvin, if you don't know, oh God, I love Marvin. I'm a big Marvin head. If anyone doesn't know, he's like Garfield. And I don't know if I've done this one before, but I figured it's really good to do because it's actually Halloween. So this is a Halloween one. It's an old one. Okay. This is an old newspaper clipping of a Marvin comic from the Sunday Funnies. In the first panel, it says, babies have such rubbery faces that we don't need those. So Marvin's just he's mugging the camera, right? He's looking directly at us, the viewer. And Marvin doesn't speak, he think talks like Garfield. Okay? And he says, babies have such rubbery faces that we don't need to wear masks on Halloween. Next panel, he's putting on some sort of coat around him. He says, by simply adding a few props and twisting our faces around, and now he's mussing his face up. You can barely tell what his face even is. He says, we can go trick-or-treating as anybody we want. I don't know what year this was made, but we'll see here. And then he has the coat all around him, and he has some sort of little cane, and he's somehow morphed his face with his tiny baby fat hands and made himself look like Yoda from Star Wars. And he says, may the Force be with you. That's the first joke. So then the next panel, he says, and he's putting his face back, and he's taking off the coat. And now he looks exactly like Garfield, which I've been saying for years. And he says, big fat hairy deal, which was Garfield's old catchphrase that was never good. And he doesn't say anymore. So that's pretty funny. That's the second joke. And then he says, but I think now he's doing it. Now it's a close up of now he's messing with his hair. He's trying to stick it up. And he says, but I think this next one will be, I think this next one will get me the most candy. And then he and he says, especially the jelly beans. And he's Ronald Reagan, the Gipper. The joke here is the fact that Ronald Reagan liked jelly beans. Ronald Reagan shot dead before he even got to become president. Very sad. What was this, 1983? And now, okay, whatever. We have another one here. This one's interesting. This one's another Marvin. This is for way later. It looks like way more current. They're really changing up Marvin's style. Tom Armstrong went through some sort of midlife crisis. So we here this is interesting. We have a new character introduced here. It's Bitsy the dog. Which maybe showed up before. I can't remember. There's a lot of characters in Marvin. It's quite a cast. So Marvin, this new style is very bad. It's not good. And Marvin is dressed as a pirate, and he has a bag, a Halloween trick-or-treat bag with a skull and crossbones on it, Jolly Roger on there. We see a dog bowl that says Bitsy on it, and then Bitsy, I'm assuming it's Bitsy, is a yellow dog. He's really, honestly, he's Odie colored. He's a yellow dog with brown ears. And he's laying on a dog bed. And so this is only a 3-panel one. We're going to get through this quick. I really apologize. And Marvin, again, this is interesting. So now this is interesting. Before, we had your typical cloud thought bubble with the bubbles going up. This is a different style. We still have the cloud bubble, but there's like a wisp of talk. Instead of the bubbles. It's very strange. It's like happy medium between the two. Get it together, Armstrong. You're pissing me off. And so we do have this here. So Marvin is saying, what do you think of my Halloween costume, Bitsy? Okay, so the dog's name is Bitsy. I don't read these beforehand. I just like to go in raw, but I did see that they were Halloween. Okay. Next panel is Bitsy is saying this in the same fashion, right? He's thinking it, but saying it weird. I think you should put the eye patch over your mouth. Marvin's wearing an eye patch as part of the pirate costume. And then Bitsy goes further with this dig on this baby. It says, so you don't eat all the candy before I get some. Oh, dogs will be dogs. And that's Bingo Reads a Marvin.
Hello.
All right. So we did that. Bingo Reads a Marvin. Oh, God. Do we have I do. You know what? Actually, this isn't even a chore right now. We do have one. We do have this. We're gonna do the Pokemon thing. Where's my button for that? And then we have more Sharey. We have so many Sharey stories, guys. I'm gonna puke blood, but not like fake blood.
Pokemon rank come up rodeo.
Get it together, Bingo. You idiot. Everyone's looking at you. You son of a bitch. Oh God, you're such a worthless. Oh my God. Pokemon Rank 'em Up Rodeo. You know, this is a special edition of this. Let's go to the vid screen here. Remember that last episode, two people actually contributed with the help of ChatGPT to make me, Bingo, and the Halfway Okay family an app, which I've been begging for a million years. And this app looks crazy because there's all this code and you have to press a play button. Run anyway. I think I got it figured out. It's in dark mode. Anyway, we saw it last time, a little rough around the edges. I've been told that there are some improvements and I haven't looked at it yet. I'm very excited. And I decided, because now the ease of this Pokemoning that we can do. Oh, Pokemon Rank 'em Up Rodeo. If you don't understand what the hell I'm talking about, we pull a random Pokemon. I rank it against a list of previously pulled Pokemon and we rank the list. Currently, Zigzagoon is number 1. Okay? And that's how we're doing it here on the Halfway Okay program. We are God's chosen. We got Crab Tornado up in here. Watch it be Spearow. And Karis is saying, I hope it's a ghost type. Here's the thing, gang. Now that I have the ease of this technology, I'm going to keep going and ranking until we get a ghost type. So this could be very quick or very, 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 very long. I cannot stress enough. There's so many Halfway Okay surprises. If you leave the show to make your popcorn, you're going to miss something great. Fucking idiot. Okay, so let's scroll down through all this weird code. This is satanic. Wait, hold on. Wait, is it not working? Oh God, I hit the play button. What's happening? Oh God, this is very embarrassing for everyone involved. Is it not working? Oh my God. This is going to ruin me. I'm not going to recover from this. Okay, let's refresh. So, these apps, I don't know how apps work. I'm assuming that everyone likes apps and they're really cool. Okay, I don't know what's happening and I'm scared. Well, this is very embarrassing. So let's just pretend that we got Gengar. Oh my God, I can't believe this is so embarrassing. I can't, this is turning out to be just the most rotten Halloween. Maybe I really am cursed.
Bingo! Don't say that. It's Halloween time, not time to be a grumpy bumpy.
Oh, hi, Bruce. I really like your costume, Bruce. What are you dressed up as?
I'm a little pumpkin, just like I said.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You told everybody you're a little pumpkin. You look great, Bruce. Do you like my costume?
It's good. You're like a little cat, and I'm a little pumpkin.
Yeah. Well, you know what, Bruce? Even if I am cursed, I'm glad I still have you. You're the real treat in my life, Bruce, and I mean that from the bottom of my Halloween heart.
Oh, Bingo, thank you. You're my tweet too.
Oh my God. Well, that's great. Say hi to and happy Halloween to everybody in the chat there, Bruce.
Oh, hi, everyone. Happy Halloween. Thank you for liking my costume. I'm so little.
Oh, my God, Bruce. Well, this fucking thing's not going to work, but that's okay. We don't need it to work to have fun on the Halfway Okay program. Oh, wait, it's working. Okay, I fixed it. So here's the current ranking of all this. See, this is so... This part is gross. Okay, here we go. Now so look at all these. Oh, look at this. We got better looking pictures of these Pokemon now. And we got the type. We have their Pokedex thing. We got number. We got their weight. Oh, this is great. Oh, this is much better. Ooh. Look at all them. Yeah, so last time we pulled Arbok, which was a heavy hitter. That earned a number 3 spot there. Zigzagoon up at the tippy top. So let's pull a poke until we choke. Wait, where's the button? The button went away? Oh, God. What's happening? Oh, God. I'm so embarrassed. Okay, to get rid of... Oh, no. Well... it's... Okay. Well, there. You know what? Look, we got to see what the Pokemon look like, and I think that's really what we all wanted, is to see what Pokemon look like. So it's not working right now, but that's okay. I guess it's the Halloween curse.
Pokemon rank come up Rodeo.
Very embarrassing. But that's fine. Who needs it? I mean, I did to do my show. So this is actually really mortifying. But it's not mortifying, but scarifying. Is some more Sharey Stories. Let's. This one was sent in. This was actually sent in from Carly. Let's put down a bed of Sharey music. If it's too loud, please let me know. Oh my God, this is scary. She sent this in. I didn't read it. It seemed kind of long, and I'm going to do my best to read it, even though I'm not good at reading very good. Okay, are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? I'm pumped. In 1974, 24-year-old Wako, 24-year-old Wako University student. I don't know. What are these names? Issei Sagawa. Issei Sagawa. Okay. In 1974, 24-year-old Wako University student Issei Sagawa allegedly followed a German woman to her home in Tokyo, Japan, broke into her apartment while she was sleeping, and attempted to cut a piece of her flesh off of her body to consume. Gulp. When she awoke, she reportedly fought him. Oh, it's Issei. Okay, it's a dude. Okay. When she awoke, she reportedly fought him, and he was later captured by police. According to a 2012 Vice documentary that covered what is his name? Issei's bizarre story, he was mistakenly charged with attempted rape, and his wealthy father paid the victim a settlement outside of court to have the charges dropped. So he was convicted of rape and also tried to eat a lady. Okay, there's more. 7 years later, in 1981, he allegedly committed a murder in France, shooting and eating a fellow university student, Renee Hartwell. Issei creepily documented the entire experience with photographs, and he was captured by authorities once again while attempting to dump the rest of her body in some French lake. He was deported back to Japan and committed to a mental institution. For reasons unknown. His psychologist in Japan declared that he was sane. Furthermore, a legal technicality involving the French government refused to turn over the documents from the case meant that his murder charges were dropped completely. Jeez Louise, these people are idiots. He checked himself out of the mental hospital and was reportedly walking the streets as a free man ever since. Issei has even become a controversial celebrity, writing over 20 books. According to Japan Today, he most recently fantasized about an unnamed TV actress, saying,
"I'll catch a glimpse of her thigh and think, that sure looks tasty. But I don't feel like I actually want to eat it. As I accomplished the act of cannibalism once, there is no meaning to maintaining the desire for it anymore. In my book, I wrote that human flesh, was tasty, but that it was not really true. I'd much rather eat Kobe beef.
Okay.
But because I desired to consume human flesh for so long, I'd managed to convince myself that it would necessarily be delicious.
Okay, well, that's very honest. I do appreciate that. He also was referenced in the Rolling Stones song "Too Much Blood," with the lyrics reading, "And when he ate her, took her bones to the Bombes, that's that lake in France. He is currently 73 years old and continues to live in Kawasaki City, Japan. And to this day, no one knows why the French did not allow Japan to give him a trial." That is spooky. That's gross. Cannibalism, I simply can't abide. Okay. Katie, the professional shrink, has a Sharey story. Notorious long talker, Katie, the shrink. Hey, am I paying you to talk or am I paying you to listen? I'm not paying you a dime. But you do have a Sharey story. Please call in with your Sharey story. That's what the Halloween spirit's all about, actually. If you think about it, it's about Sharey stories and everything in between. You know? So come on in. Come on, call on in, would you? Running low on the old CLZ. I might need to get some more. You calling or what, kid? What's going on? You calling me? You know, you might get, it's okay. You can call me. You know the number. Well, we're holding up the entire show for Katie to call in. So this goes into your this is part of your 5 minutes. In the meantime, let's maybe see if that Pokemon app's working again. Okay, you're trying to find. I'm just going to call you, Katie. Here's the thing: if you're part of the Sweetie List, you are part of an elite force. Oh God, I didn't mean to call that number. Oh God, how embarrassing! If you're part of the Sweetie List, you should put the number in your thing. You should just do that because that's part of it's actually very important. I'm calling you right now. I have all your numbers saved. You gotta make sure you don't call in with slurs.
Hi.
Oh my God! Hi. Hey. Oh hi. Hi. Do you have the contacts feature in your phone?
Oh my God! Bingo.
Yeah.
Why
It's
are
okay.
You so mean?
I'm not mean. I'm hilarious. Is this why that
ready?
lady yelled at me?
Right. Ready?
Yeah. I'm ready. Happy Halloween.
Okay. The year was 2015, and
Okay.
Sam and I had just gotten married.
Okay.
Our wedding was really amazing. We were high school sweethearts, so we were super young when we got married. We were 22.
Ooh.
And we were completely flat broke, like no money at all.
Gross.
So for our honeymoon, we decided to go on a camping and backpacking trip, which I know you will just love. I know how you love the out of doors.
I don't like it.
So Sam is like an outdoorsy type dude. He's like an Eagle Scout and like loves hiking. So I was trying to be a good sport. I'm like, this is fine. We're going to have fun. Yay, nature. Yeah. Okay. So we picked a place a couple hours from where we lived, and we found a 12-mile backpacking loop route that was like rated for beginners. I was a little nervous about it because I have scoliosis. I was like, I don't know about carrying a heavy pack, but 12 miles split over like 2 days, like that's not very difficult. We got this. Okay, so we arrive at the park, and there was only one other car in the parking lot, and there is a dude standing next to the car. It looks like he's just kind of standing there. He was, I would say, in his late 40s to early 50s. He was very muscular, looked very strong, about 6'2". He was dressed in all black clothing, and he had these like big black leather boots on, a very short haircut. He kind of looked like a military type dude. Okay.
Yeah.
Whatever. We make eye contact with him. We don't speak to him or anything, but we get our packs on. We get out of the car. We walk onto the trail. Pretty straightforward. So we start on the trail, and immediately the guy from the parking lot kind of jogs up next to us. And right off the bat, we both just got a really weird vibe off of him.
Yeah.
Sam and I both just kind of made eye contact, what the fuck? Why was he just standing there? And then, I don't know, it's just kind of weird. If you're hiking, why would you, run to catch up with the people that are ahead of you?
Sure.
So we're
yeah.
Kind of weird. So we both, got a weird vibe off of him. It's Sam and I have been together so long that it's when you can make eye contact with someone and kind of say something without even saying it.
Totally.
We both kind of were giving eyes to each other, what the fuck? This dude, he just had a creepy vibe. So he had a very intense demeanor, but he also seemed cold. His eyes were just these dark, dead shark eyes, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So he has a backpack on, and he's got a paper map with him, and right off the bat he starts talking about how, I'm an experienced hiker. He's listing all these different places he's backpacked on these long treks and blah blah blah. I'm so experienced. But what was weird was he was acting kind of confused about the map and the route. We're acting confused. I don't know where I'm going, which did not make any sense because
he's experienced.
We specifically chose that route because it's a loop, so it goes in a circle, and because I've got a bad back. This is an easy hike. This is a hike that kids could do.
Yeah.
So we were what? It was just so strange, and it kind of felt like he was just making up an excuse to talk to us. Was the vibe that we both got. No, not in an awe way, in a weird way. But then he starts asking us a bunch of questions about where we're from, where we're headed, how long we're going to be out here, where we're going, just asking a lot of detailed questions about our location kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Again, we both make eye contact with each other, and we're just no, we're not. So I kind of made up an excuse. We both kind of evaded his questions, oh yeah, we're not going far, we just kind of didn't answer him. And then we made an excuse to stop and kind of let him keep walking ahead of us. And we're just kind of all right, well, see you later, best of luck to you. So he kind of huffs and walks ahead, and once he's out of earshot, we both are just what the fuck, I don't know. It's just weird vibe. We're okay, we're just we're still gonna go on our trip. Let's not freak out. Let's not overreact. But let's just wait for a little while to create some distance between us and this guy. And no one else was out in the woods. No one else was out on the trail. There were no other cars in the parking lot. We were just I don't know. We don't want to just be fucking hanging out with this random guy. In the woods.
Totally.
So, okay. So we sit down. We just wait for 20 minutes, let him get ahead, and we're okay, it's been long enough now. So we, stand back up, we step back out on the trail, we're okay, everything's cool. And we start walking down the trail, and within less than I'm not even kidding, less than 1 minute, this dude just pops out from behind a tree. He would have been close enough to have still been listening to us that whole time.
Ew.
Yeah. So we're walking, and he pops out, and he just files in right behind us on the trail, and he is just walking so fucking close to the backs of us. And what's weirder is he didn't say anything. He didn't say oh, hey guys.
That's worse. That's so worse. That's so worse.
Nope. Just silently pops out from behind a tree and just starts walking behind us really quickly. Okay, so we both again just make eye contact with each other. We're what the motherfuck, so we're just walking in silence. The vibe is bad, and finally we get to a fork in the path, and so we go left. He's following us left, and so then we stop really abruptly, and we're okay, let's backpedal, and we just go to the right. So again, he kind of huffs and he just like continues on to the left. So we like wait a minute, we watch him walk away, and immediately we both look at each other and we're like, we're gonna just go back to the car. Like, this is fucking weird.
Yeah.
Why would he be behind a tree? Why? Like, there's just no reason for that. So, you know, we decide to just turn around and go back to the car. So we're walking back and we turn around, and at this point we're probably only like, you know, 4 or 5 miles into the woods. So, I mean, you know, I don't know. This whole thing took place over not even that long. An hour and a half, 2 hours, something like that. This isn't like a huge length of time. And as we are walking back to the car, the fucking guy popped out again.
What the hell?
Which doesn't even make sense unless he would have doubled back like through the woods off of the trail.
Like super booked it, like
Literally.
Sonic fast.
Literally, like he would have had to be like creeping and crawling like a fucking psycho through the tree. Okay? So we start walking faster. We're like almost running at this point. And I get an impulse. I like get my phone out and I call my dad. And I'm like, hey, you guys are still meeting us today, right? Like, we're walking back to the car now. Like, oh, you're 5 minutes away. That's great.
Smart,
cool. See you
smart.
soon. Yeah. And so at this point, we're just like essentially like jogging back to the car. And he just like continued following us, like to the car. And then, but then like when we finally get to the end of the trail, like to go to the car, he just like wasn't behind us anymore. So we're like, why the fuck was he following us to the parking lot if he's not also coming to the parking lot? Like, what is going on? And so that was our honeymoon.
Well, that's really creepy. That's a very creepy story. Thank you for telling me that. That's upsetting.
You're welcome. It was 8 minutes and 9 minutes. Okay, gotta go. Bye.
Okay, see ya. That one got me a little bit. That one kind of got me a little bit. I mean, I knew she didn't get sliced up because she's Colin. But that's scary. The guy absolutely had a knife, right? Everyone has a knife in the woods. I tell you, speaking of knives in the woods, I am gonna knife my penis in the. I'm gonna get another CLZ, and I'm gonna take a short break. So short, you won't even. It's gonna be the shortest break. Seriously, it is literally going to be like a 30-second break. We'll be right back. I will be right back. And then we have so many more Sharey stories after this. I can't wait to share them all with you. I can't believe that we're already an hour in. I had all this other crap planned, but I think we're going to cut it because we have a lot of Sharey stories. If you have more Sharey stories, please call in or write in, and I'll be right back. That's actually BRB. Oh my God, what a break. I love a good break, everybody. Breaks, make the world go round. And so, okay, we've been doing a lot of good Sharey stories tonight. A lot of good stuff going on there. Got all my friends in the chat. But what we need now is a little bit of Pretty Please. The only thing is about Pretty Please, this app, is I misplaced my pretend cap gun. I misplaced my badge. So I sold my specs, so we got those going on. Does that look cool? A cool cat. You know what I mean? And then I luckily I found this gun behind the oh God, this has some heft to it. I found this gun behind the cat food factory in a dumpster. It doesn't smell real, so it's probably fine. So I think we're good. So I think we're good to go. So let's go ahead and do up a Pretty Please. What's that noise? Is that like a spooky Halloween noise? What's going on with that noise? What's that noise? What the heck? Oh.
I'm here to fix the sink.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Posaminos.
You know, Bingos, I get a lot of complaints about you.
I'm sorry, Mr. Posaminos. I'll do better. Okay. This is Mr. Posaminos. He's my landlord. nice enough guy, I guess, but a little.
Washing the Pop-Tarts down the sink.
I'm not washing the Pop-Tarts down the sink anymore.
Pop-Tarts in the sink.
Well, those are probably, I spilt them, and I haven't gotten to it. He's kind of not to be disrespectful, but he kind of, really kind of bums me out. He's always haranguing me and picking on me all the time. I'm the victim, if you think about it.
Bingo.
What?
People, they complaining about the music.
What?
Listening to the Good Charlottes and the Debbie Gibson are much too loud at night.
Okay, well, okay.
Cut that off.
We're part of the text thread. They can tell me. Okay, whatever. So anyway, where are we, Pretty Police? Oh boy, you wouldn't believe what we got in store for you, gang. This will be good.
What are you doing?
I'm not doing nothing.
You online streaming?
No, I mean I'm streaming a little.
You know the lease said no podcasting.
What?
No streaming.
Okay, well.
So we got the music. The Papa Dog down the sink and now this. That's a 3 straws. Bingo, you out.
No, I'm not out. I
ain't fixing the sink. I'm fixing the real problem. It's kicking you out.
No, you're not. No, you're not. No. I have to pee. God, what am I doing? What did I do? He had a wrench. He had a wrench. What? Okay. All right. False alarm. Actually, I have to poop, too, so it's going to be a little longer. Oh God.
Bingo. Oh, bingo.
Yeah, Bruce, what's up?
We gotta get rid of that body, Bingo.
Okay, yeah, but I don't want to go to jail. I don't want to go to hell. I'm scared. This is crazy.
Shut up, Bingo. It wasn't your fault. He was trying to hit you on the head with that little hammer. He was trying to end your whole podcast. If you go to jail, I'll be an orphan.
Oh my God. You're right. I didn't even think about you and all this. Clearly I need to take care of you. What do I do? What do I do, Bruce? What do I do?
Shut up. Listen. We can do this together. We can work together. We can gobble him up. We can gobble up his blood and bones. It's Halloween. Nothing bad happens on Halloween. We just have to eat.
Yeah. We just have treats. It's Halloween. After all. Okay. This makes a lot of sense, but we got to get back to the show. I have technical difficulties on right now. They don't know what's happening. They're probably going to start to suspect something. I think they may have seen the murder. So let's get back to the show, and then we can eat them up. Okay. How about that, buddy?
Okay, but maybe just a sliver, just a taste. I hear that humans taste so sweet. I've heard.
Yeah. Just a taste. Oh gosh. Oh.
I'm so excited. I'm waiting. I'm waiting.
There you go, buddy.
Oh.
How is it? All right, you enjoy that, buddy. We need to get back to the show. Technical difficulties button. Here we go. Wait. Hey. Not a big deal. No, hey guys, boy, what a poop. Got it, I really strained. I really strained. Okay, I'll figure that out later. Oh boy, I bet we I bet we have a Sharey story coming up. I bet here. Let's. Here's one. Shut the fuck up. Okay. Over here we got a Pokemon app. Is happening. Here we go. Here's a Sharey story. This is a Sharey story. This is from Naomi Fullbloom, my father. We have not watched this. I don't like to watch things. I need some time. I need a second to regroup. So let's watch this Sharey story from Naomi Fullbloom, my biological father.
Oh, so this is my Sharey story. I don't know if I've told you this one before, but here it is. So from 2012 to 2014, I lived in upstate New York. I moved out there to live with a guy, and you know about him. He's my worst ex. Because it was kind of a remote place to live. A lot of guys moving out there to work had a hard time finding housing, so we would frequently house my ex's coworkers who couldn't find other stuff. So at the time, we had a guy living with us whose name was Burger. We called him by his last name. And Burger was not a very good housemate. He was dirty and kind of gross.
Huh.
And he was kind of like a tall, beefy guy. He looked kind of like Channing Tatum, but with a baby face. And he lived with us for 8 months or something. It was a really long time. And so in November of 2013, I threw my ex a birthday party and we invited all our friends. Burger was there, and we also invited our new downstairs neighbors who were this newlywed couple, and they had just moved in downstairs. So we had our friends and they came, and we started drinking, and we got to know the neighbors a little better. We found out that it's kind of like a marriage of convenience. Maybe it started off as a real relationship, but the girl actually thought she was gay, and I don't know, it sounded complicated. I didn't really get to know them that much better after that. But pretty early, my ex got like too drunk at his own party and then had to go pass out in the bedroom. So everybody kind of just hung out pretty late, and we were all drinking, and it got, you know, that time in the night at a party when some people are leaving, some people are staying, and it gets more conversational, like you're just sitting around talking a lot. The downstairs neighbor's wife ended up going home, so it was just him. He was pretty drunk too, and he started telling us that he was like in love with her, and it sounded pretty complicated. And he seemed pretty depressed about it, and he was talking about how long it had been since he had sex and stuff.
Dear.
It was weird. And at the time, I was doing cam work for extra money, so I was doing like live camming, like
oh my goodness,
websites, like My Free Cams and Chatterbait, and I would do like
spicy,
like custom freelance stuff for people who asked. And
that's not how we know each other.
My friends who were there made a big deal out of it and had like a million questions for me, and like told this guy all about it, the downstairs neighbor guy, and he was like really intrigued by it. And I told him like, yeah, if you're like super lonely and desperate, maybe try something like this, because a lot of my regulars, like, yeah, they're there for the sex content, but we end up like talking to each other a lot, and they're kind of like they're not my friends, but they just need someone to talk to and like, I don't know, vent to and stuff. So there is that aspect to it. And he seemed really interested in me. Like, he had a lot of questions for me, and he kind of clung to me all night. It was kind of weird. But then at the end of the night, things start wrapping up. I walk my friends out, and I walk the downstairs neighbor guy out and say goodnight and everything. And Burger goes to his bedroom to go to sleep. And my ex is like passed out in the bedroom, so it's just me. And I start cleaning up. I start doing dishes, and so I'm in the kitchen washing dishes. The whole house is dark except for the kitchen at this point, and I have like music playing quietly while I clean up. And I hear Burger come out of his room, and I see like the light from his room, and he walks up to me in the kitchen, and he looks up at me and he's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And I was like, and I realize he's not talking to me. He's talking to someone behind me. And I look behind me, and the downstairs neighbor is in my dark living room watching me do the dishes. And I was perplexed, and I didn't assume bad intent or anything. I was just like, oh, he didn't find his way home. He lives directly downstairs. So Burger walks around and grabs him by the shoulder and like walks him back out and is like, "Are you okay, bud?" And like I said, I didn't assume bad intent or anything like that, but it did really freak me out. And then for like a few months after that, he found my my camming pages and would watch me silently. And I would like block him or mute him and stuff, and he would come back with like different usernames that are basically the same.
Smooth.
So I avoided him forever, but I never invited them over ever again. So that was kind of freaky. That's my Sharey story. A fun fact about that is the next day when Burger and I told my ex what had happened, my ex accused me of inviting the guy over. Like, he didn't believe that he came in on his own.
Classic.
And that I didn't know. He thought that I like invited him to come fuck me or something. I don't know. That's why he's an ex. Anyway, spooky.
Yikes. What it's like to be a woman in God's America, everybody. Good Lord. Hikey spikey. Wow, I did not expect such spicy content here on the Halfway Okay program. apologize, children. Luckily, that's it's going to be the most controversial thing we see tonight. I'm sure of it. That's that is, it's fine. I think we should. I mean, honestly, we've been doing so many Sharey stories, and I'm about quaking out of my boots here, from all these scaries. I think we got a Sharey story that might be a little more lighthearted here. Let's take a look here. This is here's one right here. Let's listen to this Sharey story. This is a voicemail. Okay, everybody.
Hey, Bingo, it's Ian here, and I've got a treat for you.
Oh.
It's a spooky Pokemon story.
Oh.
Ooh. Scary things can happen when you want to be the best, like no one ever was. Sometimes when you stare into the abyss and try to catch them all, the abyss catches you. Ooh. This story starts at a Pokemon tournament.
Okay.
I was feeling I needed a lucky edge, so I bought myself a booster pack.
Oh.
And as you know, a booster pack always contains 4 commons, 3 uncommons, and 3 foils, at least one of which will be rare.
Sure.
Or will it? My first card was a Metapod. Not off to a good start. And then next, a Skuntank.
Oh.
Not feeling so confident, I peeled through the cards, one by one. And as I reached the foils, I pulled them apart until I got to the last one. The last card wasn't rare. In fact, it was a Spook Your Own Adventure card. Let's go on adventures, your own adventure. It's your own adventure voicemail. Ow! Whoa! Yeah! Let's go on adventures, your own adventure. Your own adventure voicemail. When we last left our adventurers, Bingo and Sharky, they were standing on the porch of the old haunted manor. Sharky, in his human costume, but he's a vampire, was floating in midair. Bingo, dressed, I don't know, like Homestar Runner, knocked on the door 3 times. Tap, tap, tap. The door creaked open and the scary-looking guy stood there. And Bingo said to him, "Trick or treat? If you choose treat, well, enjoy your fun-sized baby Ruth. But if you choose trick, well, the real trick is that choice is an illusion. Our minds and bodies are bound by the laws of the universe and we have no free will. Enjoy your fun-sized baby Ruth. Till next time, let's go on an adventure. Pick your own adventure. Be it pick your own adventure voicemail."
That's a banger. That was spooky. Hypey splipey, mama dada. Oof. Yeeky. Thank you very much, Ian, for that wonderful Sharey story. That was scarifying and fun. Okay. I guess I think we should just keep it going with the Shareys. I think we're on a really good cadence here, really good clip with these share stores, and I want to keep it going. Let's see here. Let's take a look. What do we got? What do we got here? Oh, here's one. Oh boy. This is. Well, hold on. Okay. Here we go. This is a Sharey story.
This is Wansaway Fistbunt with a tale of woe for your Halloween special. Once upon a once there was a fellow whose twin brother died when he was young, so he was told he choked to death on a Yu-Gi-Oh! Pog. Henceforth the young man dedicated his life to buying and destroying all the remaining Yu-Gi-Oh! Pogs. His name was Carl. Pretty lackluster name. Despite that fact, he was pasty and dumb and stupid and not very smart. And he looked kind of like a maroon bean, if you know what I mean. He took a job in a nearby town because he heard fabled tale that the comic book store therein had Yu-Gi-Oh! Pog bags. He could see them on the top shelf. But alas, because they are discontinued, they're quite expensive, and he needed to raise $200 US. So he took a job as a night stock boy, only that's where the terror began. They gave him a red shirt his first night, symbolizing that he was like a red shirt Star Trek man, and they told him he would soon be dead. They said this job is always open for positional fill, because the only job is to take the empty cardboard boxes from the stocking down the cavernous hallway on the other end of the strip mall, where therein lied the medicine man.
The medicine man?
Spooky ghost figure, believed to be of Native American origin, who would apparently kill people. So, needless to say, the first night they told him he didn't need to do anything while they were stocking and sat on his duff while they made box upon box upon box. 3 hours worth of boxes were in the cart, and they told him you have to take them across the mall to the dark, spooky hallway, where you must take them to the compactor room and destroy them before the mall opens in the morning and sun up at 8.
Makes sense.
So because it was a long job, they had to basically start at 2 in the morning, and by 5 in the morning, he was to destroy the boxes.
Yeah.
Taking that into account, he thought, that's money and destroy this Yu-Gi-Oh! Bullshit in no time. But the problem was, the first night was a full cart at 4 in the morning because it took him extra long. He heard down the spooky hallway, jingle, jangle, jingle, jangle. Which apparently was the jingle jangle of the medicine man, who apparently not only was a Native American shaman, but was a night janitor who had a lot of keys. He ran away in terror. On the way there, he did happen to notice a beautiful girl at a Cinnabon, but she shut the light off and he didn't get to say hi. Flash forward to 7 a.m. when he had 2 hours to get rid of the boxes before the mall opened, because on Sundays they open at 9. Needless to say, they told him he cannot leave or he would not get paid, and then he wouldn't have his precious Yu-Gi-Oh! Blood money. You could almost hear the roar of a freight train in the background while someone told a story about him. The next night, he got up some muster, and he thought, I'm going to do this. This is dumb. This is just a stupid ghost story. I'm not sure where my story cut off.
It cut off.
Carl, the boy whose
voicemail is like 3 minutes long. This is the second part. Okay.
Brother died on his
So to recap, there's something with Yu-Gi-Oh! Pogs, and this guy works at a store, and he's collapsing boxes, and down the end of the hallway is a medicine man. I think I got it all. Okay.
That was from Yu-Gi-Oh! Set when he was little, who looked an awful lot like a movie. Basically got a job at a mall in a nearby town so he could buy enough money to destroy the Yu-Gi-Oh! pack of the same Pogs that destroyed his twin brother. So he was going down the long hallway to the trash compactor room where there was a jingle jangle and it was scary at night, and his coworkers told him he would surely die. So
perfect.
A couple nights in, he got sick of waiting until sunup to destroy all the cardboard boxes in the compactor room before the mall opened, and the final night in question, he mustered up the strength to run down the hall, and just as the Cinnabon girl was closing her shop, he saw her lick her hair. He thought, that's quite strange, but just in the light shutting out in her shop made him think that maybe he hadn't seen things right. Anyway, he runs through the end of the hall, smack dab into Dennis. Dennis is the pharmacist, and the jingle jangle was Dennis's keys, and he thought, all is well, but he didn't see the snake girl from the Cinnabon store sliding under the door and hit him in the back of the head. Next thing he awakens to the sound of a saw buzzing and licking on his boner, and he thinks, this is weird and disgusting, and the snake girl, because she has a snake tongue, because she's in the body modification, and she's very pale like him, and he thought he liked her. She seems to be working his business, and Dennis says, we need your boner, because Viagra's not made the way you think it is, and you need bonus to make bonus. And long story short, they were going to cut off his wheel, and they did. Scary murderous nightmare. The next thing he knows, he's dead, and there's a handwritten letter the next morning at the mall with the red shirt, the Star Trek shirt they made him wear as a joke, and it says, I quit. And the S has a snake-tailed signature on it, and the guys at the store thought nothing of that because it's the same note they always got when people quit, but also because they can't read. Interesting fact, the name of the store, in fact, that he was a stock boy at to destroy the cardboard box was Dick's Sporting Good. And interesting fact, the name of the store Dennis worked at was Walgreens. The next day, the store was for sale because apparently his large boner yielded him enough money to make boner pills for the rest of his life. Interesting fact. Meanwhile, while the poor man was dying, Carl earlier he had thought two thoughts to himself, and Dennis answered them as if by psychic link. The thoughts were one. I shouldn't have come to a town named Bonerville. To which Dennis replied, it's named Bonerville because the owner liked growing pains. Boner was a guy on that. And the second thought was he read on the wall it said Salmon Doll Car, and he thought, what does that mean? And Dennis said, I don't know what that means either. Needless to say, a terrible tale of woe, and you shouldn't try to collect Yu-Gi-Oh! Pogs even if to destroy them. Happy Halloween alls.
Oh, okay, yeah, that was scary. Yeesh. She just... thank you, Lancery. Thank you, Lancery Fiskbunt, for that Sharey story. Actually, oof, my goodness, that was some Sharey. I need a glass of Sharey after hearing that Sharey story. Everybody, what people love in the world is, I tell you what they love. Hold on. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Stop. Well, you know what people love in the world? Is time travel this time of year. But wouldn't time travel be better if it was animated? So let's go toon traveling. Come on, everyone, let's go toon traveling, where we watch all the crazy tunes with your buddy Bingo here, right here. This is toon traveling. It's where we watch old cartoons, and I found a spooky one for everybody to watch this time around. And we're gonna watch it, and we're gonna watch it together because that's what Halloween's all about. It's very loud. It seems very loud to me. Okay, this one's called The Cobweb Hotel. It's a Max Fleischer color classic. And it looks very scary already. Let's watch this. My God. Cobweb Hotel for flies only. That's written in webs. I don't know about this place. So it shows a front desk of a hotel. It looks beautiful. It's made out of a desk and a bunch of like books and stuff to make like stairways and stuff like that. So it is some sort of like stairway. It's like a book. Anyway, and now we see it looks like our main character. It is a greedy looking mean spider. He is wearing a vest. He is rubbing his hands together. He's singing.
You find that the service is swell. Now you needn't be shy. I won't harm the fly. Spend the night at the Cobweb Hotel. Gun into my pop.
Oh my, holy shit. He's got a little fly in a bed of webs.
Please do. In a while, all your kids.
Oh, he's got another one in like molasses. Holy shit.
Spend the night at the Cobweb Hotel.
This is terrible. Okay, so now we have a couple, a little fly couple. Looks like they're on a little vacation. They're dressed like beatniks, and they're going to the Cobweb Hotel. Flyweight champion. Okay, he's a champion of so he's strong. The boy fly is very strong looking. The lady one's very sweet. They're both very cute. I like them very much. I hope they're okay. So now they're deciding to go to the Cobweb Hotel. They're at the front desk.
The register.
He just said the register and is showing them the register.
You'll be very pleased.
Okay, the tough one, the man, is using the spider's nose to write, their name in the register. Clearly, This strong fly is some sort of boxer and is not very intimidated by this spider.
Thank you. Now make yourselves at home while I prepare your room. I'll be right back.
I wonder what. Okay, so he has a bunch of needles. Okay, yep, so he's putting these needles, these push pins, in like a 4 like bed posts, and now he's making a bed out of web. And now these flies are going to use a human-sized rotary telephone. They're calling somebody. I don't know if they're calling somebody or they're just writing it. They seem to be just writing it. I don't really know what the purpose of this is. Oh, now they found some sort of like seesaw thing. It's some sort of stamp. They're just having fun. They're in love and they're having fun. This is nice. Okay. Oh my God. He's making a flypaper mat for them to walk into. This is terrible. Okay, so now they're being summoned to the room.
Here is your sweet.
Okay, so they just heard screaming from the other room. Luckily, there's a giant hole in their wall, and they're looking through it to see a little fly in a bed screaming to get out. This is terrible. They're freaked out. Oh my God, and now the spider's salivating. And he shut the door. Oh my God. Okay, so the man boxer one's beating him up. He's punching him in the head. The lady's now in the bed, all webbed up. Okay, the boy is evading the spider. Thank goodness for gender roles. They'd both be dead if it wasn't for them. Oh my God, he's flying away. And the spider is lassoing him. He has like a reel on his back. Oh, he's reeling him in like a fish. I guess that's what they call fly fishing. Oh, he's trying to get him. Oh boy, this fly is strong. He's inspirational. Okay, there's some sort of old-timey lighter, a cigarette lighter, and now the fly has lit it on fire, and it's lighting the web on fire, and it's going all the way back to the spider's little reel. Oh my God, the spider's on fire. Holy shit, this is horrifying. Okay, he dunked his back in the inkwell, and now the flies want to fight. They're fighting. They're boxing. There's a box of paper clips in the background. I wonder if that's going to come into play. Yep, it is. The spider is paper clipping the wings of the fly. And now the fly can't get out of it. Oh, but he's still trying to fight. Oh, someone's got to do something. Oh, God. He just clobbered the fly. Okay. Now it shows the lady one in the bed who's all trapped. He's just clobbering the fly. He just keeps hitting him. Now he's cartwheel blasting him in the face. Oh, he punched him. He's right in the kisser. Knocked his block off. Okay. Oh. The fly just got a sword, which is actually a needle. And now the spider did too. And now they're fighting. This is very exciting. Oh my God. Okay, the lady's out of the bed. Oh my God, she just found a fucking razor blade. Holy shit. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, she's freeing the other flies. This is great. This is awesome. She's freeing all the other flies. Oh, okay, they're still fighting. And now the flies are picking up an old-timey ink pen. And it looks like they're going to fly it right towards that spider, I bet. Oh, they got him. And now they're just chasing after those flies. The lady is freeing her husband and now took off the paper clips. Oh, look at that. They're going to get that fucking spider now. Okay, they're blasting him with ink. This is very exciting. And now they have a safety pin. Oh, they're using a safety pin as a bow and arrow. That's cool. With pinpoints. Oh my God, keep blasting them. and now they have a perfume bottle that they're putting aspirin in. This is very confusing. Oh shit! They're firing the aspirin out of a perfume bottle thing like a gun. My goodness, this is violent. The spider is trying to run away. Oh, and they bashed him in the head with a typewriter ribbon, and now they have his web. They're using his own web against them. They tied him up in his web, and now they're flying him up in the air. And they're flying him to, library pace. Oh, what a sticky situation.
Aw.
They got married at the end. Oh my god. Well, that was Let's Go Toon Traveling. Thank you for that. That was great. I really enjoyed that. Okay, we let's oh boy, good lord. What a wild episode. I feel like so much has happened this episode. I feel really good though. I feel like I got a lot lifted. You know, I don't really feel bogged down with a lot of like negative feelings. Does that make sense? I feel really good. Like I can do anything. Okay, let's do another Sharey story. This was sent in by a young listener. Actually, she's not a listener. That would be insane. Katie's asking if we can check up with Bruce. Yeah, let's take a look, see what's up with Bruce. Bruce, how you doing?
I'm good.
Oh, great, man. Are you cool?
Yeah, man. I'm cool. You cool?
Yeah, I'm cool. I'm cool.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm cool. Everything's cool. Okay. We got another Sharey story here. This one's a little this one might be a little tough. This was written in by a child. Literally just written. We're gonna do the best we can. Okay, ready? The wind bristled through the starry night. All but one window was closed. There lay the house of Lizzie, lone through the window. This is written. You could see how she loved mysteries. She had tons of books laid on her bookshelf, of mystery books laid on her bookshelf. Her door was ajar. That's a heck of a trick, turning your door into a jar. I'm kidding. Here, let's get some more speaking music here. Her door was ajar, showing the hallway. Libby was hearing about supernatural hauntings throughout the town. Libby wanted to see whatever was happening in the town. She looked up all about it on her computer. The sightings were happening at the hotel. Oh my God. A lot like the Cobweb Hotel, what we just saw. The hotel named Sleepy Inn. What an interesting name, she thought. Part 2. There's some drawings here. I assume this is Libby. We love Libby. Or Liggy. Libby. The next day, Libby traveled over to the Sleepy Inn with a notebook, camera, and a phone to record sounds. When she had entered the hotel, it was silent. No one was there. Libby rang a bell. I think that's cut off. Automatically, a dim lighted candle lit. There was a man. Man. There's a man. I think it just says there was a man there. Why have a frail-looking girl like you? I think it's just cut off. I think the man is saying, has a frail-looking girl come? Or something like that. And then there's another page. Hold on, let's go. Oh, dear God. This is wild. She said in a road-sounding voice, I have came, Libby said, to examine the paranormal activity. The man looked at her, then walked away. Libby rolled her eyes. What is he even doing? She thought, leaving his customers. The man reappeared about 20 minutes later. He came with a key. Room 216, he croaked. Oh, room 216, he croaked. Libby walked over to the elevator that hasn't worked for years. The man said, no luck trying. Libby forced a smile. She didn't want to walk to the 200th floor. What was she thinking? And then when Libby finally made it to the room 216, she was worn out. I guess she did walk 200 floors. She entered the room and calmly unpacked her things. Libby, all of a sudden, started to drift to sleep. Nothing like this had ever happened before. When it was morning, Libby woke up. She hadn't had when it was morning, Libby woke up. She hadn't had a dream. It was creepy because she usually dreamt about ghosts and demons. But Libby didn't care. She went downstairs and ate. Pale-looking people whispered to each other. Hasn't realized. Newcomer. Paranormal. Libby started to feel uncomfortable. So she went to the bathroom. She couldn't go through the door. Her hand had appeared to go through the doorknob. She floated through the door trying to be casual. Then Libby looked to the floor. A book had appeared. The cover read, Handbook for the Dead. She read it. She, for some reason, wasn't bored at all. The book was detailed and told her everything to do when you're dead. Then the thought popped in her head. She raced upstairs and saw her dead body. The end. That was very good. That was very scary. Ay. Yikey splikey. That's a spookerino. Thank you, Clara, for sending that in. That is very scary. Sorry I had trouble reading it. I'm a bad reader. Okay. Wow. Okay, I'm going to turn that off. I tell ya, gang, this couldn't have been a scarier day. But you know what's not scary is sharing my love for all of you with you by sending you garbage. Karist, I'm going to send it. And I'm going to visit your Animal Crossing island. I'm a really bad sender, but I will send your garbage. I know what you're thinking. What's garbage? It's actually a segment called Name That Name. Name That Name is the coolest segment in all the land, because you can have you can have your name and eat it too. We have to get that up there. So what Name That Name is we look at all the subscriptions that we have and we randomly choose one of them, and they get to win wonderful items. Oh God, you can get this pretty police badge. You got a sticker, a full-size sticker. Oh, look, a Moon Knight card from I might even send you a Power Rangers Turbo thank you card. Who knows what kind of infinite pleasures await you at the end of the rainbow, Name That Name style. So let's delete this whole thing right here. Okay, let's go to this screen here. Oh my God, hold on, everybody. This is highly unorthodox. I'm getting a cell phone call here. I'm just gonna pick it up somehow. Hello, I've been right in the middle of something. This is highly unorthodox.
Hey, Ben!
Oh my God, it's Denny.
It's me, Denny, from high school in Goblin Hell.
Oh my God, it's been forever, man. Ever since you died, how have you been?
Oh man, you'll never friggin' believe. Frank Manson or whatever his name is from the Stone Temple Pilots showed up and says, "I've got to haunt you to hint at the terrible death or whatever that's coming for you at the end of this episode." Yeah. And I'm like, Ben, I love that guy. I'll talk to him.
Yeah, thanks, man.
So yeah, I guess the veil's real thin or something. I don't friggin' know.
Yeah.
But hey, tell Kit that she sucks.
I'll text her. We're still in a text thread together with all the old gang, Doug and everybody. So I'll tell her she sucks.
Yeah, cool, man. Tell her, because I seen her, because she's always coming to the memorial, Stone for me and Big Jake.
Yeah.
And I'm always trying to be like, "Hey, kid, you suck, but I love you, and I always loved you."
Oh.
But instead it's just makes a phone static or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Ben, hey.
Yeah, man.
Do you remember your ancestors or whatever from the ancient world?
No.
Because I friggin' met this guy, looks just like you, but he's bald or whatever. His name is Bingo Cleese.
Oh. Yeah?
Yeah, I guess he's he was some ancient Greek general or whatever.
Oh.
And he was supposed to help him. He was supposed to friggin' fight Carthaginian. I don't know.
Oh.
Sound like a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
But anyway, I guess the day he was supposed to lead them, they were all waiting or whatever, and he came out, and then something happened or whatever, and he went back into his army tent, I guess, and a little while later, his mom showed up in a chariot and went in the tent, and then Bingo Cleese came back out of the tent, but instead of his normal war apparel, he was wearing forest green sweatpants or whatever.
Oh my God.
Yeah, because I think he grabbed his pants. And then why it was taking so long to get these friggin' forest green sweatpants, the Carthaginians had swept through and killed everybody.
Holy shit.
So to shame him, oh wait, was that even the Carthaginian? I don't friggin' know. This guy, he talks real weird like you. It's hard to follow sometimes. Without a couple brewskis from Froggies or whatever. They ain't got that down. They ain't got that down here though.
Oh.
It's just wheels that they put you on and stuff, and stretch them and things.
Yeah.
It's wild down here, man. But hey, man, hey, Ben, hey, you remember when you was trying to sneak into Paula Pinsky's house because you was gonna steal her panties or whatever? And you tripped through the window and fell your face straight into her Mall Madness board game, and you remember that?
I remember.
Yeah, it's I always freaking thought that'd be painful, but I mean, they do They do way worse stuff down here, man. Anyway, so like to punish, because Binglecleese at this point, I guess he's telling me whatever. He figures that he's gonna kill him, for being such a friggin' goofus.
Yeah.
But to shame him instead, they gave him the title Binglecleese the Green.
Oh.
In honor of the four screen sweatpants his mom brought him to switch into after he crapped himself.
Oh.
And then, which I thought was pretty cool, man. That's like your legacy,
Yeah, I don't know for sure. I haven't really done a 23andMe yet. I'm waiting for a coupon, but yeah, that sounds interesting. I'm glad that you kind of confirmed this.
Yeah, they ain't got no 23s and me's down here in Goblin Hell, so you probably won't, be able to friggin' message Binglecleese or whatever. He's kind of a goof anyway. Don't get me started on him. But he's pretty wild, man. It's like that other time you tried to steal Paula Pinsky's panties, and then you broke through her window, and like you got all cut up and stuff. And that was the same week that you had pink eye.
Yep.
And then it was like school picture day. That was rough, man.
It was rough, but it happened.
Anyway, I feel like I'm being pulled back deeper into Goblin Hell.
Oh.
But I just wanted to call, man, and hopefully all the I don't friggin' remember. I think I gave the details or whatever about the impending doom that's coming at the end of the episode or whatever.
Oh.
But I just wanted to tell you that and tell you I love you, man.
I love you too, Denny. Thanks. Good talking with you.
Hey, happy Halloween. Go Straw City Small Cats.
Go Small Cats. Kid sucks.
I love you forever, Cats.
Oh, well, I guess that's the end of the curse. That's good. That to have two different people, do these two different spirits, and that one being my old pal Denny. Oh boy, what a great fresh thing. So oh my God, I'm gonna die alone, but not really, because I'm gonna die with 46 subscribers. Jeez. That's so many. I think that's the most we've ever had. Oh my goo. All right, so let's wait, hold on. Let's do this. Go over her, and let's roll that beautiful random generator. 33. 33. That's the year that Jesus was when he was born. 33 is. I don't even know who this is. Ariana HV? Has they ever talked in the chat? Who's Ariana HV? Well, you did it, Ariana HV. You won. You are a tier 1 subscriber, according to this. And it was a gift. So I don't even know if you're real, but I will send you a message and you win free garbage. Isn't that just a pleasurable little thing we did? Oh, God. I love that. Ariana Grande. Hey, I'd rather have a venti. With the days I like to have, I'd rather have a venti. Yeah. So okay, I do. This is okay. So I mean, honestly, I really loved doing this. I don't know. We might maybe stick around for a second. I'm not sure what's going on, if there's any kind of like after business, but I do want to say so much, and I mean it from the bottom of my fart, that I do love each and every one of you. This is the Halloween version. And anyway, I don't know. I love you, and thank you for being here, and a happy Halloween, and everyone's a happy Halloween if you think about it. Okay. Okay. Thank you guys so much. I hope you guys have a rad Halloween. Eric, are we doing a raid at all? Or are we doing, actually, Sharky, are we doing an after show? What?
jump scare.